The moment that I decided I was going to write a book was I had just been speaking on stage at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, and I was stepping down from the stage and I could feel my heart pounding. I was so, shaking with excitement and couldn't believe what had just happened. And then later that day, we were in the lobby of the hotel and somebody came up to me and said, "Wow, Adele, what are you going to do next?" And it was as if the words just fell out of my mouth. I said, "I'm going to write a book." I don't know where it came from, but that was what I said. I'm going to write a book. And that was it. That was the day that Shy People Can Be Successful Too was born. I'd always been such a shy person growing up. I was the child that, never wanted to speak up in school, never put my hand up, never, I used to hate it when it was my turn to read in class. I was always so anxious and felt so shy that I wouldn't speak to anyone. So, to go from that, this carried on into my adult life, even in the jobs that I had, I was so awkward socially and so self-conscious that I was always scared of making mistakes. I was never, really happy. And then, so to go from that to speaking on a stage in front of 5,000 people, this was something that I just couldn't keep to myself. I had to share it. And I knew that there was people out there who were suffering like I did, because they had a dream inside of them. They had a dream and that they wanted to achieve something special with their lives, but they didn't think they could because they lacked the belief in themselves. They lacked confidence. They just didn't have the courage to take the steps forward to make it happen. So I wanted to write this book for those people, to help people to step out of their comfort zones into their power and share what they have, share their gifts with the world. So the book was originally self-published, and I've really enjoyed receiving feedback from people who have told me that it's made a real big difference in their lives and businesses. They've grown in confidence. They've been able to do things that they once were scared to do. So it's really nice to receive that feedback from people and know that I'm making a difference. As well as practical tips for people to use in the areas of confidence, communication, how to set goals, how to decide what it is that you want out of life. As well as all that, the book does have a spiritual side to it as well. And this stems from, during the writing process, I was taken seriously ill. And I definitely believe that the universe had my back and helped me to pull through. And when I did pull through and when I was feeling better, I just did whatever it took to get the book published. It was like the book took on a whole new meaning and I just had to get it out there. It was like I'd been given a new chance and this was it. I had to take it and get this book out into the world. So the book that I'm submitting to Hay House this year is a very extended version of Shy People Can Be Successful Too. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself since the first book, and I feel like I have a lot more to give. So I'm very excited for this book to be out in the world. Thank you very much for listening.